Assalamu alaikum, and a very warm galab one accent to all of my subscribers and viewers here, and a very warm welcome back to another video with me here, Sam of Somalia. Today we're going to go over a few things in this video, but they're all around the concept of laughing in Somali. Qosol. Qosol means like laughing, and it's something really important actually, you know, like most of the Somalis who are watching this, I'd really appreciate it if you go into the comments and you put in like any stories or anything that you have, because there's plenty of like Somali, you know, like proverbs and stuff about the importance of laughing and having a sense of humor, and laughing is something just really important among the Somalis and in like Somali kind of, yeah, as I say, proverbs and tales and stuff like that. So I want to talk about that, but also I want to talk about actually how you conjugate this verb qosol, because I've never done this before on my channel. I've never sort of talked through how you conjugate a verb properly in Somali, and the verb qosol is one of these verbs that's quite difficult. You need to shift some things around in it. A little bit like, I remember it wasn't so long ago when I introduced you guys to this verb, argh, in Somali. You say like ban argh, which means like I saw, ban argh. Just look at how that's spelled, ban argh. But then when you say you saw, you say aragh. That K becomes a G, and you put like an A in the middle as well. So like, you know, normally in Somali they make it nice and easy for us. They put little things on the end, like you have a verb like an, ends up being like ana, anta, antin. You know, like you usually just put these suffixes on the end, and that makes it quite easy for us. But the verb qosol, you need to change up a little bit. So that's what we're going to start with, inshallah. So we're going to just talk about this in sort of the just normal present tense, just the kind of the most simple tense that you will normally hear it in. So you begin not by saying qosol, but like the root of it is qosl. So qosla, you'd say one qosla, like I laugh, one qosla. But then when you say you, rather than saying one, you say wad. And when you say that, you have to not have this qosl, you change this at the end to a sh. You say qososha, wad qososha, wad qososha. Yeah, and then when you bring it, you know, you make it, you know, I, you, and then you say he, you say like wu qosla. So one qosla or wu qosla. So the qosla stays the same for the I or the he, and then the you, so the wad is the same as the she as well. So you say like way qososha. Yeah, wad qososha or way qososha. We'll leave it with those, we'll leave it with the singular ones at the moment, but it's just quite important for you guys to be introduced to the idea that there are some of these verbs that the actual stem of them can change a little bit. So the examples that I've introduced you to before, obviously we did like the verb aragh, meaning to see something. The example that I gave was like ban argh or wan argh. And then we've just done this one, you know, one qoslait or one qosla. And also the verb maql. You'd say like ma maqasha, like are you like listening? Wa maqasha. And the verb is maqal, meaning to listen to something. So that's something really cool. But I don't want to leave you guys without giving you a little sort of culture bite, I suppose. I like to put in these little snippets of cultural stuff that I've picked up, and that's that all languages and all cultures have their own ways of expressing laughter. Like in English, we put ha ha ha, and we spell it ha ha ha. But like languages like Spanish, for example, like this ha, it like the letter H in Spanish, for example, is silent. You don't pronounce it. So you need to put something else in there when you're typing on a keyboard, ha ha ha, and they use a J in that example, so it's like ha 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 ha. That's kind of how it's pronounced. And the Somalis, yeah, like when Somalis do it, it's just with the letter K, and I don't know why. It's like and my wife actually laughs like that. So like I don't know if like all Somalis do. I'm not sure if that's like a thing that just all Somalis laugh like that, but my wife does actually laugh like that. And so that's why I always find it funny. But that's just something for you guys to appreciate. If any of you who are non-Somalis ever reading the comments on my YouTube channel or other social media, like my Instagram and my Facebook, and you see Somalis putting like whole paragraphs of K's, then that's exactly why. So I hope you enjoyed this little Somali language bite and the little culture snippets that I chucked in there as well. And if you did, don't forget to like and share it, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.